Nearly 300 people have registered for today's events. We thank you all for taking time to join us and be with us today. The objective of today's webinar is to launch the Sukuk IIFM Sukuk Report 12th edition for the year 2022. The IIFM annual Sukuk reports have been recognized as the primary source of reference and reliable information for the industry on the global Sukuk market because, one, it provides accurate and validated data, information for the Sukuk market and Sukuk issuances globally, as well as Sukuk awareness. Two, it provides a detailed analysis of international and domestic Sukuk issuances, Sukuk structure developments, and types of Sukuk issuers. Three, it also contains very useful and important reports on Sukuk issuances by countries, in addition to case studies on landmark Sukuk issuances and articles on Sukuk market developments. These three elements combined certainly make the IIFM Sukuk reports very important source of information that a person is supposed to have and keep in his bookshelf for a quick reference. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, among the findings of this year's report is that the global Sukuk issuance or the global Sukuk market has maintained its attractiveness to issuers, investors, and many market participants. This can be seen through steady and stable Sukuk issuances from established and emerging Sukuk issuing jurisdictions. Mr. Ijlal, the CEO of IIFM, will provide more detailed information about the findings in his key highlights of the report representation, inshallah. Respected ladies and gentlemen, the role and contribution of the IIFM in facilitating the development and issuance of Sukuk worldwide is not only limited to the publication of its annual Sukuk report, but also goes beyond that. In the year 2022 consecutively, IIFM has published for the market 2 Sukuk standard documents, template Sukuk al-Ijara standard documents, and template Sukuk al-Mudaraba Tier 1 standard documents. These 2 standard documents are widely used by the Islamic financial institutions around the world. At a steady pace, according to our monitoring system, to determine the extent of the market's use of the standards agreements published by IIFM. IIFM is currently exploring a much-needed relevant Sukuk structures to be standardized in consultation with all market stakeholders. To date, IIFM has published 16 comprehensive documentation and product confirmation standards, as well as related guidance notes across 4 areas. 1, liquidity management, Islamic hedging, Sukuk, trade finance, funded and unfunded transactions. IIFM has recently shown its very much relevance in the development of the industry by working hard, diligently, and quick to help the industry shift smoothly from LIBOR to risk-free rate RFR by issuing 2 standard documents, one RFR structuring solutions for Murabaha and Ijara transactions, 2. Bilateral amendment agreements, and IBO fallback definitions booklets for Islamic hedging transactions. In the process, my brothers and sisters, in the process of drafting these comprehensive documentation and product information, IIFM uses the IOFI Sharia standards, the relevant IOFI Sharia standards, and other Sharia standards issued by fiqh academies, means not only taken from IOFI, and reputable Sharia bodies across the globe as a basis and fundamental source of any Sharia-related issue, in order to achieve Sharia compliance, harmonization, unification, and universal acceptance of those standard agreements issued by IIFM. Please feel free to visit our website. All these documents are there, and it's free of charge. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, today, along with launch of the IIFM Annual Sukuk Report 12th edition for the year 2022, we will also discuss very important or interesting topics in the company of high regarded industry experts. The discussion will include topics such as global Sukuk trend in 2022, Islamic Development Bank Sukuk issuance, the growth of Sukuk market in Indonesia, Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, and the evolving Sukuk landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any question during the presentation or any of the discussion topics, please feel free to type it or write it in the question box in your Zoom control panel. We will bring them, inshallah, up and answer them at the end of the presentation. The link of the IIFM Annual Sukuk Report 12th edition for the year 2022 will be available on the IIFM website, as well as today's event will also be available on the IIFM's YouTube channel, both after the event. Without further ado, let us begin with the functionalities for today. It is a great honor for me to invite His Excellency, Honorable Mr. Nik Muhammad Dean, Director General, Labuan Financial Services Authority, Malaysia, and IIFM BOD Board of Directors Vice Chairman, to deliver his opening address. Over to you, Tuan Haji Nik Muhammad. Very clear.